Hello everyone, it's Thumper the Rabid. In this episode of Rust Electricity 101, the Component Guide, we're going to cover one of the new February 2019 components, the RAND switch. The RAND switch is a new block component that can be put on walls, floors, ceilings, etc. Looks a lot like the others, but it's orange this time. And you can see from its description here, it does a random number generation to determine whether it puts pass-through power. It's a true-false randomizer, so I believe the odds are similar to a coin flip. This is not a default blueprint. You can craft it with 5 high-qual metal and 1 gear, and it's typically found in crates and sunken chests. You can see here is applicable to the floor and deployable to the wall. In this case here, I have some just commodity power coming in that I have running 2 timers and the RAND switch itself, so we can do some demonstration. It has a power input handle. It has a power output handle. This is where it will apply power when it turns on. In its default state, it is off. 1 green light and 1 red light indicate that it is off. In order to turn it on, you apply power to the set handle. Every time you apply power to the set handle, you have a random chance of whether or not this is going to turn on. Once it is turned on and both lights are green, power will flow, and the only way to turn it off is to apply power to the reset or to disconnect the power input. So let's demonstrate how this works here. I'm going to flip on this timer here, and we're going to see how lucky we are. Oh, don't buy a lottery ticket today. That rolled false. Oh, second try was good. We rolled true, both lights come on, and it outputs the remaining 12 units of power. 13 minus the 1 it consumes itself, and it puts out the 12 to the counter, as you can see. To reset it, I apply power to the reset handle. Now it's off again, and we can start rolling the dice. Hey, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Turn it off. Hit again. Oh, one again. Maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. Oh, spoke too soon. Ah, there we go, another winner. This is probably one of those components you'd be most likely to use in a puzzle or a game that you're building. Maybe you want a more realistic Russian roulette, or you want a puzzle that has some random odds of doors opening or some output to occur. Although you could use it in a trap base if you want to add some variability, really mess with people's heads every time they jump on a pressure pad, or maybe every time they trigger a laser detector. It flips this randomly, so they think it's not setting off any traps, but then suddenly they jump on it 1 or 2 times too many, and they do randomly hit true, and blammo. So a lot of possibilities here. Again, the RAND switch is not a default blueprint, craftable with 5 high quality metal and 1 gear, typically found in crates and sunken chests. You have power in, power out, set to roll a random chance of it turning on, and reset to turn it off. Looks like a good time. Should be a lot of fun. See if you can get creative and find ways to use the RAND switch in your base.